Hey y'all, this is Kirk, the owner of Wellspring Landscape Services, and I thought I'd take a second to send you a quick video and kind of show you or tell you what we are seeing in the landscapes right now. You may be able to tell by the tone of my voice or kind of the sound of my voice that my allergies are bugging me. My head's kind of stopped up, so I apologize for that. Um, but it's kind of indicative of kind of what we're seeing in the landscape. We have had a lot of wind lately, and we have a lot of pollen in the air that's starting, especially the oak pollen is starting to increase. And so we're allergies or oak allergies and things like that are going to get real bad here. So it's a great segue into one of the things we're seeing right now, oak leaves. What's interesting about this year is normally the oak leaves for the live oak trees are going to drop, typically drop in February, late February, early March. But here we are approaching April, and they're finally starting to come down like rain. So that's the bad news. The leaves are coming down later than normal. So remember, they're going to drop like crazy. It's going to be like raining leaves if you have the big live oak trees, and it's going to create a monstrous mess. And for a couple of weeks or a week or two or something, that kind of depends on this wind. The wind's blowing and knocking them off a lot faster. And then immediately following that, those catkins, the little oak tassels that will leave a green um, uh, residue all over everything, will drop for about a week, and then those will need to be cleaned up as well. So it's that time of year, super messy with the oak trees. We'll get through it, and then we'll ease into kind of late spring and summer. But that's what's going on right now. Tons and tons of oak trees. If they get on your yard, if you can mulch them with a mower, or we can mulch them with the mower, then we'll do that. If not, they'll need to be picked up. If we can pick them up in the budgeted mowing time, we will. If you have a ton of leaves, then we'll contact you about maybe doing a separate leaf pickup or something like that. Some of you won't even be affected by this at all. It's mainly the live oak trees right now that are dropping so much. So there's that. The other thing, great news, mountain laurels are blooming. Enjoy that for the short amount of period that happens. Get outside, find you a mountain laurel, read a book underneath it, sell it. Go around to your neighbor's yard, smell their mountain laurels, as weird as it sounds, but now's the time just to enjoy the mountain laurels. And redbuds are blooming. Sorry, I'm having trouble talking. Redbuds are blooming, so that is super exciting as well. Love this time of year. And so we have some things blooming, and a lot of things are growing, especially like roses and some other plants. We're starting to see tons of new growth on everything, essentially. And so if you have dead parts, lantanas, salvia, sages, things like that, dead limbs and parts on some of your plants, they're gonna remain there while this new growth comes up, and we need to get those off there. So if you need help pruning everything back, let us know. We need to do that very quickly so that this new growth can flourish and not get cut back with the dead parts that are still in the plant. Now remember, a lot of blooming occurs on the new growth, so you don't want to cut that back now. So hopefully you've had your pruning done. If not, call us immediately. We'll get on as fast as we can, and we'll help with that, and you'll look great. So that's it. That's your update, what we're seeing this week. If you have any questions, call the office. If not, we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.